People keep asking me, hey, Marty, when's the housing market going to crash? How the hell do I know? But I do know is you can follow trends and see where we're going. So today we're going to look at the housing statistic for May 2021 for Palm Bay and the rest of the Space Coast. See if we can find some trends. Stick around. Hi, I'm Marty, broker owner of Mr. Palm Bay Realty. And today we're going to look at some of the housing market trends for Palm Bay and the surrounding Brevard County, known as the Space Coast. First, we're going to look at, first we're going to get my screen to share. Share screen, okay. We're going to look at the housing stats. Whoop, there we go. This is for Brevard County. We're looking at the median sale price of single-family homes. And in May, we saw that the median price of a single-family home in Brevard County was $290,000. That's up $40,000 from a year ago. And compare that to Palm Bay itself, the median price of a house sold in Palm Bay is $243,450, which there again is a little more than $40,000 than last May. So housing trends are still going up, up, and up as far as sale prices go. Okay, another statistic that's very important is the month's supply of inventory. This is what's driving the market. As you can see, in May of 2021, there was only 0.8 months of inventory available, where a year ago it was 2.7. So what does this mean? It's an indicator of what's going on. Usually like 6 months of inventory is a healthy supply. Anything below that is a seller's market. Anything above that is a buyer's market. And right now we can see we're definitely in a seller's market. The same thing is true for Palm Bay itself. We're down to 0.7 months worth of inventory. The inventory is very, very low, and that's putting a big stress on buyers because we'll look at the next statistic is how many days on market. And in the county, we went from 26 days on market before we went under contract a year ago, now down to 8 days. Houses are selling that fast because of low inventory. People are jumping on things sight unseen. People are jumping on things offering over asking price. People are jumping on things without, by waiving the inspection, they're waiving appraisal. They don't care. They just want to get a house. And so that's county, median time to contract, and Palm Bay was even faster. Right now we're at 6 days. Okay, now we're going to look at actual homes in different categories. We'll look at the highest ones and sold prices, and we'll look at the lowest sold prices and compare county to Palm Bay also. And we'll share the screen to here. Whoops. Okay. First, we'll look at manufactured homes because this is Florida, and manufactured homes do make up a large portion of the real estate market. This is for the county. The least expensive manufactured home sold was $40,000. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. It was built in 1963, so it was kind of old, and it had 1,076 square feet of living space. And this was up in Cocoa. The most expensive county manufactured home sold for $280,000. You think to yourself, my God, who's going to spend $280,000 for a mobile home, especially in Florida? Well, it was pretty big. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths. And the big thing is it sits on 10.02 acres. So you're probably paying a lot of that for the land itself. It is a pretty big home. It was 2,280 square feet, and it was built in 2005. So what was the highest and lowest manufactured home sold in Palm Bay? We'll take a look here, and The least expensive home, manufactured home sold in Palm Bay was $48,000. It was 2-bedroom, 1.5 baths, and it was 624 square feet of living space. It was built in 1978. And the most expensive Palm Bay manufactured home sold was $163,000. It was 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, built in 2015. And it was over 1,400 square feet of living space. Now, mind you, both of these units were sold in 55 and over parks, which are probably the way I would go if I was going to buy a manufactured home. One important thing we got to stress about manufactured homes is you have to pay attention to the year built. The reason I say this is because homes built before June of 1976 are very hard to get financed. This is before they came out with the HUD, the housing restrictions and guidelines. So anything built after June 1976 may possibly be financed. The reason I say possibly, because different lenders have different criteria. Some want to see only double wides, some want to see only restricted by a certain square feet, and some lenders don't do any manufactured home loans. So pay attention to the year built. It's very important. Now we'll look at townhouses. Townhouses are similar to condos in that you share walls between different units, but with a condo, you are responsible from everything on the inside and from what they say from paint in. So a roof or something like that, you won't be responsible for a condo, but with a townhouse, it's quite possible you might. It all depends upon your homeowners association. The least expensive townhouse was up in Titusville by the county, and it sold for $115,000. It was 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, $1,096. The most expensive townhouse in the county was in Indian Harbor Beach, which is beachside, so everything costs more there. This went for $820,000 for a townhouse, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, built in 1996, and it was 2,480 square feet of living space. Are you with me? Let's take a look at what happens in Palm Bay. The least expensive Palm Bay townhouse sold for $75,000. It was 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath, built in 1980, and has 1,170 square feet. The most expensive townhouse sold was in Vista Oaks. It was a 3 bedroom, 2 bath townhouse, 1,163 square feet of living space. It sold for $156,500. Okay, are you with me? Now let's take a look at the condo sold. We're getting closer to homes, single family homes. Okay, out in the county, the least expensive condo sold for $30,000. It was up in Cocoa, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, built in 1966. And it was not that big. It's only 621 square feet of living space. The most expensive condo sold for almost $1 million at $999,900. That was a satellite beach with a nice ocean view right on the beach. It was 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, built in 2020, so it's less than a year old. And it had 2,339 square feet of living space. I'm sure it was amazing. You probably see some nice rocket launches. Pretty cool. Now we're moving along to the Palm Bay condominiums. The least expensive condo sold in Palm Bay was for $92,500. That was in the Palms condominium. It was 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,069 square feet, and it was built in 1983. The most expensive condo in Palm Bay sold for $312,000. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, built in 1988. It's in Rum Cove condominium. And it's right on the river, 1,480 square feet. So you can say, hey, Marty, what about ocean view condos in Palm Bay? Well, Palm Bay does not border the ocean, but it does border the Indian River, and that's where you get some very nice views. Okay, finally, let's look at single-family homes. Up in Melbourne, the least expensive single-family home sold in May of 2021 sold for $50,000. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, built in 1987. It was on 0.32 acres and had 1,068 square feet of living space. How could it sell so cheap? Well, if you look at the narrative, it says investor special. For safety liability reasons, there is no access to the inside. Property is drive-bys only. So pretty much you bought it as is, quite possibly a tear down. The most expensive single-family home in the county sold at Satellite Beach. Again, beach sites could be more expensive. That sold for $3,000, I wish, $3,425,000. It was 4 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, built in 2003, and it sits on almost an acre at 0.92 acres. And it was huge. It's 6,508 square feet of living space. That's big. It's on the water. It's marvelous. And if you got $3,425,000, I'll help you find something similar. Okay, more local, back down to Palm Bay. The least expensive house sold for $75,000. They claim it was 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, but actually it's no bedrooms, no baths, because it was a fire job. This house was burnt down by fire. It has exterior walls. I don't know if that could be saved or not. They're claiming the foundation could be used. I don't know. But the cheapest real house sold in Palm Bay for $107,000. It was 3 bedrooms, 1 bath in the northeast section of Palm Bay, sitting on almost a 1/4 acre, 0.22 acres. And it was like 909 square feet, built in 1962. The most expensive house sold in Palm Bay was in the Bayside Lakes area. That sold for $640,000. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, built in 2004, and it sits on almost an acre at almost 3/4, or more than 3/4 at 0.79 acres, and it had 3,081 square feet of living space. Probably a real nice house, and I'm sure we can find you more if you're interested.
If you made it this far in this video, you probably like what you're seeing. In that case, hit that subscribe button below, and you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video. If you're considering to moving into or out of the Palm Bay area, call me, text me, or leave a comment below. I'll be glad to help you out.